Unscripted movie reviews. Hi, it's me. I'm gonna make another video. Decided to. This video is about, well, we need more movie reviews from people who are my age, because there aren't enough. So, I have two movies that I wanted to do a review on. These aren't new movies, these are old movies, but not real old. I mean, a lot of you guys think that really old movies are from 1980, you know. It's like, how about 1918? That's an old movie. Okay, but these are two movies that people really liked, and I never understood why. So that's why I chose them. I'm wearing earphones so that I don't have to listen to my dogs, because they'll inevitably start squeaking or barking or something. All right. The first movie that I want to review is Titanic, okay? By James Cameron. I think he did it, right? I don't know who did it. Anyway, it sucks. And that movie sucked for many reasons. I went and saw it when it came out, and I practically walked out halfway through because people weren't drowning fast enough. I was already at an age where I really didn't want to see people in their 20s in love. It's when you reach a certain age, it's like nobody wants to see that, you know. It's like, who cares? Been there, done that. So that was boring. Leonardo DiCaprio at the time was like, what, like 16 or something? I don't know, he was really young. He looked like a guy who worked at Burger King here in town. So to me it was like watching two teenagers, you know. Oh, I just in love with you, oh. And it's like, go away, you know. I don't, you know, if I see a movie where people are anything under the age of 50 kissing, I usually just like quickly zoom through that, because boring. Okay, that was boring enough. I liked Kathy Bates, she's funny. But otherwise, the rest of the movie sucked. And the old lady in the movie, that was stupid. For one, it didn't pull at my heartstrings to watch her whining about her lost youth. She's lucky she survived, right? I mean, she shouldn't be complaining. But the thing that blew me away more than anything was that she threw that big diamond, whatever the hell that was, a diamond of the sea or something, she throws it overboard. At the end, she throws it in the ocean. What are you, nuts? Nobody my age on a fixed income, well, maybe she wasn't, but nobody my age on a fixed income is going to throw something like that overboard. You're going to take it and you're going to put it in a vault. You're going to call your lawyer. You're going to find out how much it's worth. You know, and you're going to live a really good life for the whatever years you got left, right? Even if you got 5 minutes left, you're going to have a good time, or leave it to your grandkids. Nobody throws stuff like that over the ocean rail. That was the biggest pile of shit I've ever seen. Well, anyway, that's my movie review of the Titanic. Again, it took forever for people to drown. I was like, come on, drown. So that was... that's my movie review for the Titanic, so now you know. Alright, so I'll never watch that again. Alright. My second movie review is for a movie called Bridges of Madison County. Now, I know a lot of people really loved that movie. I think it was back in the 90s or something that it was made, or the 80s, late 80s. When Clint Eastwood was really hot, you know, and he's still hot, you know. I mean, I saw Gran Torino. You know, he's still hot. But that was a stupid movie. And I know everybody loves Meryl Streep because she's like a good actress, etc., or whatever. She needs to get some better roles, though, you know. She's kind of crappy these days, her roles. But that movie was full of shit. And the reason is the plot. Okay, so you've got this housewife, and she's living in this boring Nebraska place, town, in the middle of Iowa or something, and she's in this farmhouse with teenagers, and all she does is iron clothes and wash dishes and make meatloaf, and her husband's really boring, and he's a farmer. And then this really hot, sexy guy comes along in a pickup truck, and he's a photographer, and she has this massive affair. I mean, hot to trot affair with him. And you're like, yay, hooray for her, man. She's going to get out of the cornfield. She's going to get away from the two annoying teenagers. She's going to get away from her husband, who's probably really boring in bed or doesn't do anything. And she's having this great affair. But then when she's asked by this really hot guy, Clint Eastwood, if she'll go with him, she doesn't. She stays in the farmhouse. And it's like self-sacrifice. Ugh. I mean, any shrink would tell you that's like people-pleasing to the max. You know, I mean, the kids are fine. They're teenagers. Who cares? Leave them a note. You know, leave them a note. I mean, mom will be back after she's had some fun. I mean, the whole thing was bullshit. No woman in her right mind would have stayed with her husband and kids. You know, if they're teenagers. I mean, little kids I can understand, but teenagers, God. Go off with Clint Eastwood. Have fun. Go to Bali. You know, go to Fiji, go to Taiwan, have some fun, have sex, have a good time. You know, and then her kids are so understanding. Oh, mom had an affair. She should have been gone the whole time. So that's bullshit movie, and that's like justified every woman I know who's like, oh, it's so lovely she stayed with your children, self-sacrificed herself. It was such martyrdom. You know, so that's 3 for that movie, and for Titanic, a 4 for throwing the diamond overboard. So those are my movie reviews for today. And I'm not Roger Ebert, but I do have an opinion, okay? All right, bye.